was able to re-engineer the dome home.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever heard of a dome home. Yeah, they've been around.
It sounds poetic.
Yeah, dome homes, dome homes. Buckminster Fuller and you know.
Okay.
I mean, and so you got Frank Lloyd Wright and some of the great architects of the 1940s, 50s. So that transitioned into my uncle, who I grew up watching build dome homes. Yeah, and so I cut my teeth with that, you know, and so he hired me as a teenager, and so I got to start building dome homes. And these are phenomenal homes, you know, these are bulletproof, fire-resistant homes.
Are these geodesic domes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
not a bubble dome.
Well, there's different types.
Okay.
Yeah, and we built them all, believe it or not.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What would the some of the common materials be for these types of domes?
They would be foam.
Wow.
Yeah, they would be foam. That's the architectural design, foam. And then we sprayed gunite and maybe a 4-inch concrete coating on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the foam doesn't have any strength, of course.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you
that
reinforce it with the concrete.
That just shapes your house.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could blow a rubber balloon, spray the foam on top of that, and then the shape is there.
Okay.
And you would cut out all the windows in the foam and cut out your doors and all of that. And then once all of that is done, then you would start pouring gunite and concrete onto it to harden it.
Sure.
Harden your shell. Yeah.
Would this be something ideal for any type of geographic area, weather, climate, etc.?
It is ideal.
Okay.
Yeah, it is ideal. Some of the ones that we built in Florida, when Hurricane Andrew went through,
Flew right over it.
Yeah, the local hill, the whole place was flattened, and when the local TV helicopters flew over, they pointed and said, "What are those white things sticking out?" And they were perfectly fine.
Sure, undamaged or
Undamaged.
minimally damaged.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then you were building dome homes, and that's what you're still doing now?
No.
Okay.
No. I had a serious injury.
Oh.
And so it took me out of the builder's world.
Okay.
And I got into some other businesses, and I always felt like, wow, how come these dome homes aren't taking off, you know? And so I realized, and I mean, I know you guys are into marketing as well, but
Yes.
you know, marketing is a very nuanced world.
Sure.
And so are you kind of an 80s guy or more of a 90s guy?
Well, I was born in 77, so I'd
Okay.
like to think I'm an 80s guy.
So you can remember the 80s,
Yes, I
good
do.
enough. You know what I mean, Ernest? So, I mean, think about this. In the early 80s, there was no such thing as a billionaire. Can you imagine that?
Yes.
Even Warren Buffett had not made it to that level of wealth. Bill Gates was not there. Nobody was.
Sure.
So we're just living in a whole different society right now. And so I would like to say that the reason the dome homes didn't take off in that era was mostly because they didn't have a Mark Zuckerberg or a Travis Kalanick
To back them.
who went in the bedroom and listened to these guys saying, "Hey, we can put a Visa card on this phone, and then we don't have to pay cash when we hail a taxi."
Sure.
So he went home that night and drank coffee and stayed up all night and built the Uber app.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, this is unheard of in just our generation,
Sure.
even though we're not that old.
We're not. But we're
So,
seeing such
to digress
great
a
change.
little bit,
Yes.
5 short years later, Travis's little business, Uber, was bigger than United Airlines.
Okay. So the
And they're
times we're living
billionaires.
in, the ability to scale is that much stronger, much faster.
Yeah. And most people have no idea really what $1 billion is,
Right.
or what you can do with that.
Sure.
And unfortunately, and you probably feel the same, I think a lot of the people that have that in their briefcase haven't used it appropriately at all.
Or at least I feel like they may not have. I don't want to be judging how people use their money. However, I'd like to think that they'd identify some of the challenges that could be fixed with a little more resource allocation.
Yeah.
And they haven't done that. And they would benefit from it as well.
$80,000 a month, I would pay you for 1,000 years just for you to earn your first billion.
Wow.
So, getting back to dome homes.
What a segue.
it didn't take off because no one was able to sign off.
Okay.
Richard Branson didn't say, okay, let's put Virgin on all the domes.
Sure.
So I feel like that technology would have taken off had somebody just signed off on it.
Okay.
Thankfully, I was blessed to be in the right place at the right time in 2006 to meet another inventor that, like I was saying, could re-engineer the dome and build it any shape, size you want.
Okay.
And so, so that's what we've been doing. And we just recently got our patents for a new fireproof coating. And so, in fact, the irony is this all came together in 2023, and about 5 months later, after that, the city of Lahaina burned to the ground, and 90% of that city was destroyed by fire, and the fire department declared that there was a fire that had hit the city at 3:31 p.m. in the afternoon, and at 3:52 p.m. they stamped that the entire city was on fire. So in 20 minutes, the whole city of Lahaina was on fire. Yeah, that's how fast. And so I believe that our technology will prevent that from ever happening again wherever these homes are built. And I know that's a big statement, but it's been engineer tested and verified. And she's not on camera, but I have one of my amazing engineers here today, Griselda. And so we're going to be building manufacturing plants all across this country to start out with. And these plants quite literally build homes in a 25,000 square foot modular warehouse. And so this is the direction we're going.